Hey there, folks. How we doing? It is 4:30 a.m. Monday, October 16th, 2017. There's some stuff going on I need to deal with. I get headstrong about what I'm seeing, feeling, doing sometimes, and one of the strongest telepaths there is to ear. It's the one, what's it? Corey Good is calling the Blue Avian. People have to get my attention. Because sometimes, even though they're trying to get a hold of me, I'm just, my head's really thick. And it's always doing stuff, so it's hard for me to hear stuff telepathically. And then sometimes something's brought to my attention through an image, and then I say, oh geez, okay. You notice as we wake up, all of a sudden we're made to look at something. We don't think about it, but we're made to look at something. You look at the clock, it's 11:11 or something like that. Well, that's your spirit guide that actually made you turn your head just to look at something. That's not controlling and abusing you. That's wanting you to see something, trying to give you a message. Anyway, as you wake up and get stronger, you see more of this for yourself, and you see it with more clarity. It just so happens that's what this video is about. This is a collection of the newer necklaces that Deanna has created. The stone energy is really nice. We talk about them. They're very strong. She comes up with a new concept and shows it to me, and she asked me how I feel about it, and I've never felt anything but good. So she knows what she's doing, more so than she accepts. That's a natural way for us to see things as we wake up. It's trying to understand something you have to see metaphysically. It's not like holding something in your hand, looking at it and say, gee, what is this? What's the function? You hold it and you look at it physical. That's a whole lot easier than seeing things metaphysically. Now, is it hard to see things metaphysically? Not as you. There's always a certain amount of difficulty, but as time goes on, you get better and better at it. These necklaces, they go, like I said, they go around your core. They go around the core, feeding energy all the way around the core. So it's even energy flow. These stones are all put in the right size, the right energy, and the energy just flows around you. Stone energy flows around you. Your core, it takes that energy in just where it needs to. It's not just taking stones and putting them on a strand and making it look pretty. It's energy flow. And these stones are beautiful. So anyway, and they all do come with a chunk of dragon egg fluorescent, which cranks up the stones, cranks you up, makes everything much stronger. So if it gets to be too much, you take the chunk of dragon egg fluorescent off of you. You can wear these when you're sleeping. They're put pretty well together using a strong cord, but at the same time, nothing lasts forever, and sometimes if you grab something and yank it, you can break it. Okay, let's not be unrealistic here, but you'll enjoy it. It feels good, and when you sleep, you can wear your necklace, and you can take the piece of dragon egg fluorescent that comes with it, put it in your pocket. Put it next to you. You can put it under your pillow. Believe it or not, if you just put it near you, that's going to be great, awesome. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these necklaces. They're all cranked up real hard by Dan and myself. You won't find stronger energy anywhere. Folks love you. Here you go. Hey there, folks. How we doing? This is the Awakening Energy necklace at thespiritualfoundation.com right here. And what this does, I'm going to explain every stone in it and its function and how it awakens you. This is, excuse me. This is another creation by Deanna. She's the one that owns the spiritualfoundation.com. I just help out. But I designed the spiritualfoundation.com, or bought the name, and then Deanna designed the website and everything else. She owns the business and everything else. But years ago, I knew I needed to purchase this name, because people need a good foundation to awaken, to become, to understand, to find their spiritual selves. And what spirit? There's no religion to it. Spirit is sentient energy. The creation series available here at thespiritualfoundation.com of books, they explain how it all started, what's been going on, how do we get to now. And the last book I haven't written yet is about what's coming. It's called, excuse me, it's called Creation, Looking Through the Door, or something like that. I haven't finished writing the thing yet. So I've locked it in, but my memory is very poor. But anyway, this is the Awakening Necklace, Awakening Energy Necklace, because this energy helps you wake up. Take a second and just try to feel this. Okay, now let me explain it. Some of you can't feel energy yet, but as you awaken, you will. Sometimes you see it through the solar plexus. You can feel it in your heart. You can see it through your pineal. You're always using all three of your main power points. It's just one's always going to be stronger than the other, depending on the body you're in. Now, and your own personal frequencies, you know. Anyway, let's talk about the stones in it. This is black onyx, okay? These black balls going through here are black onyx. You don't need a ton of them, but some of them really help. They help you pull your personal energy out and make it stronger. It takes all your energy, pulls it in a little bit, and starts to condense it, okay? Where does the color black come from? Well, if you take all the different crayons in a box and then melt them, you're going to get a grayish black color, That's where it comes from. It's pulling your energy together, making it stronger, produces that pigment. Okay, that and soil and other stuff for the human bodies, but for stone, that's where it comes from. Energy, that's where it comes from. Now, excuse me. The next stone over here, that's Amazonite. Amazonite is very strong for working on the brain. It's a high vibration stone, much higher than you think. It's a high vibration stone working on the whole head. Blah. Easy for me not to say. And it's cleaning. Its frequencies actually help clean you. I've built frequency cleansing generators for people out of stone. Sometimes you live near, if you live near a power plant, sometimes you live near there, and you do get a negative energy from it. The reason why is such a strong electromagnetic force coming from those wires that it affects your own personal. There's a certain form of electromagnetic energy that actually was the fifth energy field necessary to create sentiency, the first sentient being that we all came from. We're no longer attached, but it's where we came from. So anyway, Amazonite, big pieces of Amazonite, large pieces of stick selenite, but big, and then labradorite. Those things will actually help get rid of the energy. It helps put up an energy field that's, oh by the way, you add star essenite to that. But it produces a strong energy field that helps keep the stuff, away from you. If you live near one of those things, the best thing to do is to leave. We all do what we can, when we can, as much as we can. Life is not ours to control. So much for manifesting your life. Anyway, it's a wonderful thought process. It's just fake as hell. I mean, if you want to dream, fine. But I want people to dream about becoming themselves and awakening their abilities, becoming who they really are. Okay, now then there's clear quartz. Clear quartz helps seeing. It helps energy flow. Crystal quartz, clear quartz can actually hold memories. I've gone in the stores before and found huge pieces of crystal, some of them crying as soon as I get in there. Excuse me. Every crystal that's been removed from the planet has part of Gaia inside it. Every stone you see coming from this planet has part of Gaia's energy inside it, and her spirit talks through it. There's different pieces of spirit that actually go into the stone. So that's that's when you can learn to talk to stone. That's who you're talking to. When you hold up a stone and you want to talk to it, you're going to basically talk with Gaia herself. As long as it came from this planet. Essenite, you're talking to Gaia and Gaia. Star Essenite, you're talking to Gaia, Gaia, and also star energy. Okay, and then we have amethyst. Amethyst is wonderful. Many of you, when I go into you and do the DNA ICUC, or when I just used to do the ICUCs, intensive crank-up consultations, I would see amethyst, citrine, all different types of crystal energy, the frequencies of those energies. I don't see stone coming out of your head. I see the frequencies themselves, and the aura that they give off has got the different colors. Auras are literally the auric expression byproduct of a frequency. Okay, but once you see the aura, that'll tell you what it is. Use your heart to feel it. But we also have one of our DVDs here for sale at the spiritualfoundation.com is understanding energy frequencies and their auras, and their auric expressions, auras. It's a very helpful DVD. I also put 3 pages there of the different auras, the colors, what the colors mean, where they come from, the expression behind it, what those frequencies are. Compassion, hope, power, all kinds of things. Anyway, so the clear quartz helps give us clarity. This is green serpentine. Okay, it's in between dark and light. That's healing. That's healing. And let's face it, all of us, especially those waking up, we're going through hell. It's better now, but we've always had a hard life. Why? Because we're the ones that are here to make a change. Believe it or not, that's why you're here. You're the ones that have been hit harder by problematic spirit. The original first being male and female are gone. The other big hitters are gone. The angels that will put on you to control you, almost every one of those is gone now. As far as those that were on you, they're gone. But there are some that still exist. Most of the ones that are still here, really cool. They've been made a lot stronger. And there's other angels too. That's another talk for another time. Now, this orange stone, this is red aventurine, but it's got orange in it. Orange is passion, which helps orange, the auric expression of the frequency of passion, excitement, involvement in something, flowing with it. That gives off an orange aura. Now, red aventurine is heart, and it helps the heart flow. Well, orange comes from the heart. Those frequencies come from the heart. So what you have is strong heart energy. Now, you'll notice there's no lapis and all this other stuff on there. The stones that are on here is what moves the whole body, the whole core, and gets everything flowing. Amazonite does hit the whole brain. That's the pineal, the scanner, pituitary. It hits everything. Hypothalamus, the black onyx goes through everything. This is made to help awaken your body at the very body, brain, and everything. the amethyst goes all the way through the core. And the amethyst has got a neat, they say that amethyst is the stone of knowledge and everything. Well, honestly, there's a lot to that. It helps you set your frequencies in your brain to relax and reach out into the field. And the field is what people call the Akashic Records. It's a lot more, but there is no actual Akashic Records. There's knowledge in the form of energy waiting for you. Excuse me. All you have to do is relax, open up, calm down, and extend your frequencies out sideways. Another stone that can help with that is tiger's eye, golden tiger's eye. Any of them, but especially the golden tiger's eye. So these stones help vibrate the body, get everything flowing, moving. Passion helps you keep going forward, but it also helps the heart flow, which is imperative to waking up and becoming yourself. So buying one of these necklaces does not all of a sudden make you awake and alive and aware, but you know what? It helps you on the way. All right, it helps your body tune itself in to everything it needs, plus it helps feed your body. Stone energy is like vitamins for your energy. It's energy vitamins for you. They help you utilize, they awaken, vibrate everything you need inside to start flowing and help yourself move. So this is another one of Deanna's creations, and it's awesome. She puts it together and then runs it by me, and I've never had a reason to change anything. She sees energy like this. She soars. She's very strong inside. So that's the Awakening Energy necklace. And don't forget, all these necklaces come with a piece of dragonstone of dragon egg star essonite. Excuse me. That's a very strong stone. When you put that on you, it cranks up all the other stones, cranks you up. It really gets things going. Sometimes it's a little too much. If it is, take it out of your pocket. Now the dragon egg star essonite, it has rough edges. It doesn't like to tumble too well. Okay, so we just put it in a bag, and we advise you to do the same. Number one, it's a little brittle. Well, number two, it's a little brittle, and little pieces will come off. Every one of those little crystals, if you take a little crystal and put it between your fingertips, you'll feel it. That's how strong this stone is. It's the strongest stone on the planet, the strongest energy stone on the planet. Now, excuse me, also, it's got sharp edges. You know, sometimes yes, sometimes no. But it is a little brittle, so it could break off and leave a sharp edge. So, you know, you don't want to put a big piece in your, well, anywhere that's going to be too much pressure on it will rub up against your body. Okay? So that's the Spirit of Awakening necklace. Hey there, folks. This is a very strong necklace to help you see. It's called the Tiger's Vision, or Eye of the Tiger necklace. Now it's got golden tiger's eye in it, plus it's got charoite in it, and a little bit of black onyx. There's a reason why it's called this. This is a heavy necklace too. It's very strong, very earthly feeling. Golden tiger's eye. Here, let me hold it up for a minute. Just take your time. Just look at it. Oh, I guess here you go. Just look at that and feel it for a minute. Some people feel stone better than others. Because you don't feel the stone yet, don't worry about it. You will. As long as you want to wake and relax, you're going to feel it. You're going to get knowledge on it. Sometimes people are more solar plexus. You just have a knowing by looking at it. When that happens, you're absorbing that energy, feeling it, understanding it through the field. It's not the same as someone feeling it through the heart or pineal. And everyone has all the fields working. It's just the bodies we're in were made to make different energy fields stronger in this life. So anyway, Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye helps all of you see around things. It works very heavy in the hypothalamus gland and moving forward through it to the frontooccipital lobe. This the main two occipital lobes are in the back of the head. But there's another third occipital lobe that people don't, most everybody isn't aware of, that's in the front. It's like a screen. It's like a movie screen. Okay, and then both the pineal, and the pineal energy goes from here, right above the clavicle to right above the eyebrows. That's the pineal field. And then the scanner's up here, which attaches to the brain and filters into the hypothalamus gland, just like the pineal gland does. And that's how we build up understanding of try to build up understanding of what we're trying to see. Now, this also works with the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland, that works well with golden tiger's eye also. Now, this whole part of the brain here, it's very active when you're trying to see, okay? And as we awaken, stone energy really helps us see. A stone with that, you don't need a ton of it, but you need to have some of it. This purple stone in here, that bit of purple stone in there is charoite, okay? All this stuff is gem quality. Charoite is a beautiful, beautiful stone, but the energy works in flowing everything together inside the brain. So when you're trying to see, it helps. This golden tiger's eye literally helps seeing by taking energy, moving it around, flowing it together. It helps you see through things. It helps you literally see through things to understand what it is. That works mostly, it's a little over 50% of its power is by going into the scanner to help you see through things. The scanner's involved with remote viewing. When you go to, there are people that have from time to time, nobody can do it constantly, go into a vault and actually read paper in there, okay? Things like that have happened, but it doesn't happen all the time. As you learn to use your abilities and awaken them, you're going to find out that it's not like making toast. Okay, it's not like that. This is metaphysical. You have to work hard to make things happen. When I say hard, you're not stressing yourself. The hardest thing is to relax and allow it to flow. There have always been things to keep you from becoming yourself. They're gone now. They're deleted, okay? So there's never been a better time to try to be yourself. Not any other life in any other body. And then again at the bottom, there's some more black onyx, which takes your power, personal power, pulls it together, gives you a little more strength while you're doing this. It's a little more pulling in your personal power, your body's energy, and focusing a little bit. So this is the eye tiger, or what I like to call tiger vision necklace. You'll find it at thespiritualfoundation.com right here. Folks, love you. Have a good. Hey there, folks. This is the personal power-up necklace that Deanna and I put together. At for thespiritualfoundation.com. I want you to see what it looks like. Go ahead and take your time. Take a little time. Just reach out and flow into it. We see things. We see an attraction to certain things. That's because there's a certain energy, ambience that comes off of it, and we want to go right into it. Let me explain why this is called a personal power-up necklace. The stones in it, you have black onyx here. These large black balls are black onyx. That's personal power. Pulls your energy together. Takes your personal power, gets it, that's inside you and just outside you, pulls it together a little bit, and then strengthens in the core. And then you have garnet, beautiful garnet from India. All these stones are AAA, okay? They're excellent quality. This garnet from India, what does garnet do? A lot of ancients said that it was the stone, the gem of protection. What it does, it helps your core solidify and get a little tighter, a little stronger. So, does that protect you? No, but it helps you protect yourself because it takes your energy, pulls it together. There's no magic. Stones of energy are very real. I've been spending years talking about how your body's energy works with stone energy. The body's originated here on the planet, so do the stones. So you have black onyx for the personal power, pulling yourself together, making yourself strong. At the same time, You have the garnet over here, taking your core and solidifying that inside. So that's starting to stiff you up. And then this beautiful yellow stone over here, it's citrine. Beautiful, high quality citrine. Now the citrine is a stone that has crystal in it, which helps give you clarity. The citrine itself helps you focus. It takes whatever's out there, it helps focus it. It can help you focus vision. It can help you focus energy. Okay? Which again, you have 3 powerful stones powering you up and pulling you together. Plus you have more clarity of what you're seeing, looking at. And citrine is the same frequencies I use when I go into people's heads to crank you up, to actually clean off your pineal and everything else. I do it a one-stop shop, okay? When I do these DNA ICUCs, I do a lot more than that. But one of the things I do is I go into your inside your brain to everything that's in there and just clean it up. I've held on to people before and started cleaning their blood from drugs, and usually they'll jump and run away because they'll say, "My body's burning." Well, I'm burning the stuff out of you. I've never said that on video. Anyway, and I've done that. But anyway, these necklaces also have my energy in it. Okay? It's also got Deanna's energy in there. Deanna's like me, she's source. There's a few of us around now, and we're working to help everyone wake up and become themselves. This necklace, when you have a necklace, you put it around your core. Your core goes straight up and down. You surround the core with stone energy. So it's a smooth, even absorption of energy into the body. Stones are like the energy vitamins for your spirit, for your own energy. So when you go down to spiritualfoundation.com, you'll see this and other products over there. Eventually I'll do a video about shopping at thespiritualfoundation.com. Deanna put together a good website. This is hers, the company's hers. And she designs these necklaces and then throws them at me. And I've never but agreed. She sees energy and everything incredibly well. So if you want to get strong, pull yourself together and power up. Sometimes you're lacking in confidence. Sometimes you just want to focus yourself. That's strong. It takes you and pulls you together. Okay? There's no magic here. This is a definite, serious operation. It's stone energy helping you maximize yourself. Take care, folks. Hey there, folks. Want to introduce to you Deanna's latest creation, necklaces. Excuse me. Deanna, she's source inside, very strong. All these necklaces are cranked up by herself and by her and myself, putting as much energy into the stones, source energy into these stones as can be without changing the characteristics. The idea is to take what is and make it stronger, more of itself, not create something else. I used to take star essonite. Now it's a little different, but also it's star, which has to do with flowing in space. I could take that and literally relax and just go see the different things in space, like just fly through space. And while I'm hold on to that stone, putting that energy into the stone, and then people that were sensitive could feel the stone, and they start getting a little dizzy. What happened? I felt like I was flying around all over the place, somewhere out in space. All of you can do amazing things. That's why it's so important to me, and it should be to you if you want to wake up, is to become yourself. One of the hardest things about this journey to you, the real you, is to relax, to stay calm, to help ground yourself to the earth, because these bodies come from there. So guess what? These bodies like it. The more excuse me, the more important you are, the more important it is for you to wake up, and for your job, the more important your job is as far as helping other people wake up, becoming part of this awakening. Excuse me, everyone's part of it, but a lot of you, most of you coming here, you're teachers. You're going to be teachers. You can teach by example. Remember I said my last life, be the change you want to see in the world, just be it. That's the best thing you can do. Remember when we're kids growing up, we'll listen to our parents, but we're more going to act out on how they act. That's how people learn, by seeing. And the older we are, as we see other people act, we see how we feel about it. If we like it, then we'll probably adopt it. Why? Because it makes sense. It's what we want to do. So again, the hardest thing about waking up, especially seeing and trusting what you're seeing, is to relax. Now, sometimes people get hematite. We don't sell any hematite on the website. Doesn't mean we won't ever do it. There's times when that energy is very helpful. But for the most part, what we want to do is relax. Be kind of neutral but grounded at the same time. Just relax. Now, Numite is a very good stone for that. Okay? Shungite can help you relax. These spheres I have, like a shamanic journey sphere, that's relaxing, but it's also got a little more pineal energy in it, soft pineal energy, to help activate the pineal gland while you're going somewhere to look at something. Excuse me. But this new necklace, Deanna just came up with it just out of the blue. She has one of her really cool spirit guides. I talk to her too all the time. She's a beautiful, beautiful, powerful female Bengal tiger. That's how she comes to her, animal's spirit. And it's source animal. But anyway, they were talking about it. It's like Deanna's Eye of the Tiger, or Tiger Vision is what I kind of call it. I think she calls it something else. And whatever she calls it is what goes. It's her website, her business. The spiritual foundation belongs to Deanna. I'm just doing what I can to help out before I drop. And what she and I are doing is creating a situation for you to be able to get what you need to help you wake up. And every one of these stones, every one of these necklaces has stones in it. All the stones here in this house, every one of them I've cranked up. And then I put extra in it, and then she cranks it up while she's working on it, because she's source, very powerful source spirit. She also puts extra energy into it. You can't get any more energy in these stones. So these stones are not just normal stones, okay? They're beautiful. They're the highest quality I can possibly get. They're almost always AA, AAA, or gem quality, okay? Almost every single stone we have is like that. And we're almost the sole source for star Essenite on the planet. Like for that to change, but that's just the way it is. We have a lot of it. And with all these necklaces too, we give out a piece of, or she gives out a piece of Dragon Egg Star Essenite. That's not just the strongest stone on the planet. She and I have both cranked it up. So, it's strong stuff. Okay, it really is. And that's why it costs a couple of bucks. But anyway, if you look at what you get, excuse me, it's not overpriced. Some of the AAA quality stones, just to buy them, and they're about a 15-inch strand. Some of these things, to buy it like that, is $200-300 just to buy half a necklace. Okay, and that's not cranked up. That's just buying it. We buy the best we can find. That's not crazy, exorbitant. So anyway, this, it's not even on the website as at the moment I'm putting this out, but it'll probably be on the website by the time you're watching this video. This is the Shaman's Earth necklace. Okay, she might call it shamanic or whatever. It's shaman necklace. It's earth energy. It's relaxing and softly grounding, not to hammer you into the ground like hematite, but to make that connection so you can flow better, but relax and not be stuck. If someone's really jittery, they need to really attach to the earth. But before doing that, try this, okay? Because the idea is to still flow. Let's talk about what's on the stones that are in here. First, black onyx. Black onyx is personal power. It makes your energy come in and condenses it, and it's personal power. Okay. Then we have a neat looking jasper. I think Deanna calls it desert jasper. We get a lot of stones from all over the world, and they have their own names for it. You look it up, you won't find it anywhere. We call things by energy. If there's a name for it already, you're like, here's yellow aventurine. Okay. You have a bit of some tiger's eye in there. You have, I mean, these are stones that are already known. Okay. But ones that aren't, we call them what they are. So the desert jasper it's like sand. It's relaxing, flows energy nice and smooth, but it does help it flow, but it also helps calm down. Excuse me, tiger's eye. Now, golden tiger's eye is very good for seeing, okay? Flowing through stuff to see it. It works with the whole head, the whole brain, pineal, scanner, pituitary, everything to help you flow and see stuff, okay? Now, there's more black onyx, okay, and then we go back and forth. Then you get to the yellow aventurine. Yellow aventurine is strong solar plexus and core energy. Remember, the solar plexus, 7/8 of it is embedded inside the core. So that helps the whole core flow, which is important. You want the energy flowing all the way through your body, up and down, nice and easy with, no problem. You want it smooth. So these stones help you see. They help you relax. They help you pull in your personal power. They help you flow. That's the beauty of this necklace. That's the power behind this necklace. It helps you literally attach yourself to the earth. When Deanna said, here's something new I'm making, she just made it, showed it to me. I see frequencies very well, okay? Because of what I am inside, what I really am, not this car I'm driving, but me, the real me. I was made to protect, to serve and protect. So I had to be able to just look at something and know what it is right away. Deanna's got a lot of that in her. Okay, she's very good at this. She held it up. I looked at it and I said, damn. The first thing I did is go back to one of my lives in Africa. Excuse me. I immediately went back there. One of my lives is a shaman in Africa. And then I started floating. I started seeing, the attachment of this energy for different people to relax. Once you get used to feeling stone energy, it's amazing what you can pick up. And we're all born having this ability, but it's been suppressed in a lot of us. We're getting to the point where we're opening up and letting it flow a little bit, okay? Those people that have had the ICUCs, intensive crank-up consultations that I used to do, or now the DNA ICUCs, they're going to stop real soon. But people that have had that done, you just get real strong real quick. Everything wakes up and you get strong as hell. Not that you're not already, but it cranks you up more. About 20% of the source spirit I put in you, literally stays with you forever. Changes your soul. Makes you much stronger and increases your abilities. But anyway, the beauty of this stone is it helps you relax, connect, but yet feel and stay strong and flow properly. So, as shamanic earth energy. So it'll be shaman something. But I thought I'd go ahead and get that out there. No matter what else you wear, that will complement everything. It just flows. Flows, flows, flows. It helps you get strong, but it helps you keep going. And one of the hardest things about riding a bicycle when you're a little kid, is to just be calm and go ahead and get on a bicycle and start. That's the power of that. Folks, love you. Take care.